All right. Hi, my name is Jessica Sellers, and today I'm giving you an informative speech on childcare. So, as part of my minor for Human Development and Family Studies, there has been a rise of concerns of childcare here in the U.S. And with childcare being a need for many families, there has been an increasing struggle for families to pay for childcare and what kids are gaining from childcare programs. So, a study from the New Republic shows that about 8.2 million kids, about 40% of kids under 5, spend at least part of their week in care of somebody other than a parent. So today I want to inform you all about the quality of care you're putting your kids in with the expenses as well. There are some factors that play a role when parents choose a child daycare. Some of these include price, the location, and the level of quality with it. It's overall good to know what you're getting out of your money for putting your kids into these childcare programs. And I know if I had a kid, I would want to know what my child is gaining from any childcare program and the expense with it, as childcare is not cheap. It's very expensive for many families. So with learning some of the contributors to people making decisions, let's break down the prices of childcare. So from the source of the Verywell family, it was shown that average cost of center-based daycare in the U.S. is $11,666 per year. But with that, the prices fluctuate from $3,000 to about $18,000 a year. So with that, I have created a poster. Cost of childcare. So for a median family with children, it's 11.9% of their average income a year. So they're paying $6,001 out of $50,000 practically. And for a minimum wage family, they are paying 39.8%, not making much as it is. They're paying extra for childcare if they put their kids into a child daycare. And then for a typical care worker, 32% of their money goes to childcare as well. So with these factors, there's comes people are paying so much for money and to get care for about 8 to 10 hours a day. And kids are usually exposed to some activities during the day. Toddler ages, they're more than likely just be napping most of the time when they're at these childcare facilities and not really gaining any knowledge, education while they're there. The youth, especially, kids like to go outside, have PE and other outside activities that would gain more experience for them in the long run. So from the Economic Policy Institute shows according to the Child Care Advantage, there are 6 advantages of taking your kid to any child care facility. Some of these qualities include works for their schedule, activities, and it's a chance for your kids to get more knowledge. And with that, it's found by the U.S. National Institutes of Health found that young children had higher cognitive and academic achievement scores as teens if they spend time in high-quality daycare as young children. So with knowing the expenses, let's jump into the benefits of taking your kids into these programs and what your money is actually going towards. So with the sources that I've just preceded, they are gaining more knowledge. They're getting their daily naps, but they are also gaining experience with other peers. They're making new friends, learning more and more about each other and learning more about themselves in these daycare programs. And as a parent, I would want to know what my kid is being put through in these child care programs. And so after learning the different expenses and backgrounds of child care, here it's time to wrap up what we found out about these care facilities. So we learned that child care plays a role in parents' decisions, either the location, the price for sure, and the overall quality of the daycare. We saw different expenses that affect the family that pay, either middle class, high class, or minimum wage. It all fluctuates for childcare expenses. But overall, I just wanted to inform you guys that there are many things that play a role when choosing the right child care facility, yet it's very expensive, and we as a society should come up with new ways of how to lower childcare, as it is a need for many people here in the U.S. So overall, thank you for listening to my speech. Thanks.